show your concern for the environment in a joyful way? Keep Norfolk Beautiful invites you to volunteer for the annual Green Reader Program. Quanah Jefferson coordinates this effort for the City of Norfolk and has details on a great program that I know City of Norfolk employees are very into doing.
Absolutely.
But we still need more volunteers because there are a lot of children to read to.
Yes. Absolutely. We are so excited about this year of Green Reader. We are going to designated schools this year. We are in need of over 240 volunteer readers. And we are just looking forward. We are anticipating having all of the readers that we need. The program doesn't start until March 1st. It runs the entire month of March. And last year was a big success. We had over 500 volunteer readers.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to this year.
How many children are we talking about here?
Well, 2014 was our largest year in the history of Green Reader. We read to over 9,000 children in the Norfolk Public Schools. This year we decided to scale it back and make it more strategic, going into some of the schools that actually need assistance in their scientific SOL areas. So we identified 10 schools within Norfolk Public Schools, and through that we are going into those schools. So we anticipate reading to approximately 3,000 to 3,500 students.
Okay, still a lot of
Yes.
kids.
Yes.
And you need a lot of people to read to them. So what grades are we talking about, the ages and the grade levels for the children?
Well, this year the program will read to kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Okay.
And we strategically, again, did that because pre-K, they don't have the SOLs. So the SOLs begin in kindergarten and go up. So we decided to target some of those kids and really make a difference for them.
How do you select the books that are being read?
We have an awesome team of previous as well as current educators. We work in tangent with the Norfolk Public Libraries as well as Norfolk Public Schools media specialists, and together they go out and they actually identify books, they read them, they review them, and we come back together and as a whole we decide which books we're going to use.
Okay. So which books have been selected for this year, 2015?
So this year we have I Can Save the Earth.
Okay.
We have a Michael Recycle trilogy is what I call it, because we're doing Michael Recycle. We're also doing Michael Recycle meets Litterbug Doug, which I think is my favorite. And then we also have Michael Recycle and the Treetop Cops. So we have a really good group of books that speak to different areas of environmentalism, sustainable living, and it really leaves a positive impression on the kids.
Okay. Plus, they must be colorful reads, so I imagine the people reading them will have fun reading them out loud?
Yes, they are very animated books. The readers get a chance to put their personality and their animation into each character in the books. One person that in particular is Harvey Howard. He goes out for our Green Reader Kickoff celebration that features the city manager and other executive readers. And he has his own book that he brings. It's called I Stink. And the book is all about waste collection. It's about trash collection in a city and what happens when trash doesn't get collected. But the book is so animated, and Harvey is just as animated when he reads it, and the kids absolutely love it every single time.
And they learn something along the way.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it does have a catchy title. There's no doubt about that. That's what kids identify. They just grab onto that kind of stuff and go, oh, yeah.
Yes, and it's fun. It's fun watching them blossom and watching them learn and watching them have fun, engaging dialogue about the book with the readers. They get a chance at the end to talk about what they've learned and ask questions, and just to see their eyes light up and really give them an opportunity to correlate what they've just learned with their lives at home.
All right. So the people that are considering volunteering are going to have a good time, but they do need to provide some time. So there is a how long does it take to do this for a person? Say I were volunteering, what would you ask of me in terms of the amount of time I would donate?
So to read to one class is approximately 30 minutes.
Okay.
And we do encourage volunteer readers to sign up for more than one reading, maybe do readings back to back. So instead of reading to one class and going home, you could read to two classes back to back and donate an hour of your time. So it's a little different for City of Norfolk staff, which I think is a wonderful opportunity. They have 4 hours per year of volunteer leave that they can use, which has to be used in Norfolk Public Schools. So this is a great opportunity for City of Norfolk employees to also get engaged in the community and give back by way of volunteering in the school.
Great. So you definitely getting your numbers up, and the books will be read by a variety of people in a variety of styles. The teachers must think this is a great little break for them.
We do an evaluation at the end of each program, and last year we had multiple evaluations that said this program should run all year round, and I'm like, yay!
So will it?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's a really good question. I think the schools could definitely benefit from it.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly something to think about, but if you don't know what we're talking about, that means you need to get involved and become a volunteer. How does one do this?
We have multiple ways. They can log on to norfolk.gov/KNB. They'll see the box at the bottom for Green Reader. They can click it and volunteer. There's an online form that they can sign up.
Great.
The form is comprehensive because we want to know specifically where they want to go and what times they're available. They can also give us a call at our Keep Norfolk Beautiful office. That number is 441-1347. Or they can shoot us an email at knb@norfolk.gov.
Okay, and KNB is Keep Norfolk Beautiful, if you're wondering what that means. And do you answer the phone?
I do not. We have an office manager.
Okay, well, the office manager gets to take your call if you are interested in speaking to a real person. Now, people don't have to audition for this, right?
No, they do not. So there's no audition. We just get the information that's needed for the form, and then we work together to schedule you, get you coordinated for the school that you're going to be at.
Do the kids ever have a say in what's being read?
They haven't, but I think that's a great idea.
I keep giving her ideas, but I don't really mean to. I'm just asking. But, you know, I wondered if there was something that they particularly like. You know, there are always classics that kids like, and didn't know if they were thrown into the mix.
Well, I know the kids love the Lorax, and we had read the Lorax for several years. But we were trying to stay within the guidelines of the Virginia SOL. So with that in mind, the books will change periodically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. It's a great way to teach kids about environmental consciousness and being responsible for one's own, you know, waste.
Yes.
Whether that's a ball of paper that you miss the trash can when you're trying to throw it in, or dropping something on the street, or finding somebody else who is doing it. And maybe down the road we'll be able to actually see some of these young people grow into very responsible adults.
Absolutely. That's our goal.
And also, of course, exceed or excel in their SOLs. You know. Yes. So thank you so much for sharing great information. So don't forget to give them a call or go online and become a volunteer for the Green Reader, the annual Green Reader program that Keep Norfolk Beautiful puts on, and you won't regret it. So thanks so much for joining me, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Bye.